This park on Moody Street sees limited use during the winter, but a quick walk around turned up plenty of plastic bottles, mostly for water and juice beverages. The search also revealed some beer bottles and soda cans, although far fewer, probably because they can be redeemed for a 5-cent deposit, whereas the water bottles cannot. So opportunists who comb parks and street corners for redeemable containers don't bother picking them up. That leaves Mother Nature to break down the plastic bottles over a period of 700 plus years.
It seems a little ridiculous when you really think about all the plastic that we're generating and just throwing away that's getting into the waste stream.
That could all change with an updated version of Massachusetts' so-called bottle bill, which would add the 5-cent tax to containers for water, flavored waters, coffee-based drinks, juices, and sports drinks, which now comprise 40% of all beverage containers.
Our budget also proposes to expand the bottle bill to non-carbonated beverages and to dedicate the proceeds to recycling programs and water and sewer rate relief.
Local Representative Thomas Stanley has filed his own legislation, hoping not only to encourage recycling, but to fund much-needed infrastructure projects.
Back in 1983, when the bottle bill came into being, bottled water really wasn't the rage that it is today, and so there's a large segment of the bottles that are thrown away are now non-carbonated and water bottles. I'm sure that recycling efforts would increase if the past has shown with a 5-cent tax on the bottles. And obviously these can be redeemed, and customers can get their money back. But if they don't, that money, with my bill, that money would go into a dedicated fund, which would be utilized by the MWRA district, other water districts, and would all be dedicated solely to offset any increases that we're always experiencing with the water and sewer rates.
Stanley says that the 5-cent tax will doubtless annoy some consumers, but the benefits they'll reap long-term are ultimately much greater. Redemption centers could see a huge increase in volume under the new legislation. But Michelle McLean, the manager of the Waltham Bottle and Can Return, says the new legislation should address some other big changes in the bottle business, namely increased sorting and transportation costs from distributors.
That it would increase our volume, but we're still fighting to get paid. We haven't gotten an increase over 20 years, and that's only going to add on more work. I mean, it will increase our volume, but you're also increasing our work on it, because all this product has to be separated by distributor and by color. And they used to pick it up when the bottle bill first went in. Now we have to deliver everything. And there's places there's one company up in Beverly. He's got a 2-hour drive because he's got to go down to Lakeville. You know, with the gas prices and everything, we're not making any money.
Similar bottle bill updates have failed in the past. But if the legislation does make it through, perhaps the biggest benefactors will be the least obvious. For Waltham Newswatch, this is Chris Wangler.